So we factored in what we call 5% contingency because prices of things keep on fluctuating. You may not be sure. Like fuel now, it keeps on increasing day by day in Kenya. The 5% contingency comes to 111,000, and therefore our total cost in Kenya shillings is 2.331 million, which translates to around 25,900 US dollars. Yeah. So we may not know your check according to your priority areas, according to what you may be able to fund. But in our opinion, this one will make us perform, undertake this project with the best success that we can achieve. Thank you.
Thank you. And at what stage are you in requesting these funds? Where in the process? Is this all the preliminary budget at this point, or has this been submitted to any higher level of government authority? This budget?
Now this budget, as you realize, we have a timeline, which there's a matrix there for timeline, and you know, most of this it will be dependent on your financial flow or how you normally manage the finances. You know, it is project specific.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but there is the ideal that is always applicable for our case.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are requesting these funds from our organization?
Yes.
Okay. I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding there that Cory could speak about.
I'll give you guys some perspective. As we've planned a comprehensive program that allows us to be in country for approximately 6 weeks, carry out work in business development, microfinance, youth empowerment, women's empowerment, agricultural training, community sanitation, and clean water access, as well as completing our education facility, including getting this computer facility up and running as a computer cafe, continue to expand our library, and completing our classrooms. Our budget for everything I mentioned is a small fraction of the proposed sanitation budget. This is perhaps approximately 100 times the amount of funding that we see necessary in the ability to help a community to become open defecation free. Our organization prides ourselves in light and efficient programs that have a priority on human to human interaction. If we were to superimpose this budget on the number of villages in West Kadim alone, we would be talking about millions of dollars to help the communities to become open defecation free. If we were to superimpose this budget on Niateke area or this province, we would be proposing a budget of billions of dollars in order to be able to achieve open defecation free status for the region. With a simple analysis of fiscal requests, our organization would find it very, very important to suggest a fiscal reevaluation if the goal of becoming ODF and Niateke is in 2013 is actually a viable option. Because if we use these numbers and multiply it times the villages within Niateke and look at a timeline that takes us to 2013, it will become millions and millions and millions of dollars. Now, I believe that we can help these villages to become ODF with $25,000. I also believe that if we're creative, resourceful, efficient, and wise, then we can help these villages to become ODF for 1% of this proposed budget. And if we can achieve it at 1% of this proposed budget, then perhaps the goal of being ODF in 2013 becomes realistic. I do not know all of the budgetary allotments for the Kenyan government, but the little information that I have about the funding available for the Kenyan government and public health, I know personally that it would be impossible to be able to achieve the goals of becoming ODF by 2013 without outside funding. And I am also very skeptical that there will be millions and millions of dollars available for ODF programs from NGOs and outside organizations within the next 48 months, 24 months. And so, unfortunately, I perceive failure built into the goal of 2013 if this is the budget by which we see necessary to achieve open defecation-free status.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President, for that